What's going on, everybody? I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller. No editing for this one, but this is absolutely something I have to cover. Number one, because like everyone's sending this to my inbox, being like, "Yo, this is crazy. This is so crazy," and I'm just sitting here being like, "Yeah, but it's kind of par for the course." You've already read the title, so we're going to be blasting Hodinkee some more. So, for those of you who don't remember, um, I made an episode fairly recently, a few months ago, 4 months ago, exposing Hodinkee for this bizarre article. I don't follow them anymore. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and tell the time. There's not gonna be any intro, but that's my job. It is 12:33 p.m. So let's get down to business. This article was about some Hodink that loves their watch so much that even though their wife's water broke and was going into labor, he drove like the wife to the hospital and made it partially there, but then realized he wasn't wearing the watch he wanted. So he turned around while his wife was confused and scared and in duress. And he got the watch that he wanted so that he could wear the proper watch for the birth of his child. Okay, I mean, you can do you, man. That's not like, in that case, that wouldn't be my priority at the time, but whatever. Then people started sending me this to my inbox. No, I don't look very good here, man. Why doesn't this guy just shave his cheeks? Like, how hard is it to just like shave your cheeks and get a haircut? Jeez, God. Anyway, here Hodinkee recommends cuckolding yourself in this disgusting article. What was that article about? Well, literally what I just said. Cliff notes. This person, another Hodink, wrote that letting someone borrow or wear your watch is akin to the excitement and exhilaration of watching your lover be intimate with someone else. Really weird comparison, very perverse and just unnecessary. Like, again, you can do what you want, but I will judge you. All right, so just know that. Just bizarre comparison when we're talking about watches. I let people borrow my watches all the time. I had one of my best friends wanted to try out my tuna, so I let him wear my tuna for a little while, and he's like, "Oh yeah, it's kind of it's the proportions aren't great for me, but it is still a really cool watch." I had someone borrow a DW 5600 because they weren't sure which G-Shock to get into, and then they realized they really liked it, and I was just like, keep that one. I'll just buy another one. So, never did I ever consider that like, oh yeah, someone's getting it on with my girl. I love it. Freaking crazy. Okay, I'm going to have to monitor and modulate my swearing because Gato's not here to do any of the bleeps, because this is just, I had to get this episode out right now. So, okay, we've already complained about Hodinkee. I do not personally read them anymore. I think that Hodinkee has lost sight of the love of wristwatches and has in a way transcended that. I mean, good for them. They found a way to make a whole lot of money, kind of building a lifestyle. The thing is that they're kind of only attracting other Hodinks that feel being a part of a club is much more important than just enjoying the hobby with the others around you. They want to put themselves on a pedestal and lure it over you, being like, "Oh, you're not wearing a turtleneck and a tweed blazer. You're not one of us." Okay, I'm fine. If you guys like being cucks and like putting your wristwatch over the health and safety of your pregnant wife and newborn child, then I don't want to be in that club. So we've already exposed them for that. Now I'm going to do a shameless plug, but it's very, very relevant to what we are talking about. You see this hat I'm wearing. I'm wearing it on purpose. I'm going to get closer to the camera. Don't start watch collecting, okay? In the back, it just says the time teller. All right. These come duressed, like stressed. This is all just like sweat marks because I've worn this and washed this like a million times. But it does, like these little like stress, like cool fraying things. We made it so it looks like that when you buy it, just because it looks cool and weathered and badass. We sell these at the Time Teller shop. It's probably our most purchased, like best selling item. Don't Start Watch Collecting. That whole series has been great for our shop. I'm gonna bump the mic. Got to edit that out. I'm gonna show you. We sell it for $25. Okay, really cool item. We have a bunch of other really cool stuff. We sell American flag hats that also say the Time Teller in the back. Gotta rep the best country in the world, baby. We also have, I really love these, T3 Powerlifting Club, We're Not Scared of You. Those have been selling pretty well. And then a little bit of a naughty one. T3 Canyon Carvers bomber jacket. And in the back, so in the front, you can see T3 Canyon Carvers with the racing flags. In the back has a 911. And it says T3 Canyon Carvers, come early, break late. Little bit of a double entendre there. We have a bunch of really cool things, okay? If this page would load. Here's a shirt. $26. I went to Los Angeles and all I got was my Rolex stolen. This is probably one of my favorite shirts. The Retro Fighter, because we can't legally say Street Fighter, but it's supposed to be like Street Fighter font. Telling time since 89. Okay, cool stuff, right? Probably the most expensive item, other than the watches, probably the most expensive piece of merch are these bomber jackets, because they cost a lot for us to produce, okay? And I only make like, I think it's like $7 we make on each one of these. So, and it's only because like we want to keep our profit margins low on these items so that a lot of people can get them. Okay, so now that I've done that shameless plug, why am I bringing this up? Well, it's because Hodinkee is insane. Remember this like 8-day travel clock limited edition that they sold for $5,900 and it actually sold out? A travel clock for $5,900. You can get like pre-owned Rolexes for that money. It's really dumb. Save that money and buy an Explorer and just be happy. What the heck? Well, the reason I bring this up, and I'm going toe to toe with Hodinkee right now. You know how I say turtlenecks and tweed? Look at this, tweed. But then people have been sending me that. This is the whole premise of the episode, by the way. It wasn't just to like promote my shop. Although if you want, link in the description below. Support the shop, buy some merch, whatever. This hat looks pretty cool. I want a hat with a big H on it. $80 for a hat. It looks so ill-fitting here. The brim looks bigger than this dude. It's like almost the same size as this dude's like shoulders. What is going on here? It looks so ill-fitting. But it's a wool 6-panel hat for $80. All to be part of the club, so you can wear that with your tweed sport coat and scarf. This is like maximum cringe. And the funny thing is, this isn't under lifestyle. This is under gifts. Sorry, not gifts. Limited. This is under limited. So all of this is again promoted as limited editions. So you want a tote bag, a utility tote bag, $175, or a different one in gray for $165. That's more expensive than the most expensive thing on my site other than the watches that I sell. You can get a tote bag for more money than like a cool jacket. Or you can get a hat that is also more expensive than like anything other than the watches that I sell on my store. So I'm not trying to say my store is better than Hodinkee's, even though it is, in my opinion. I'm saying that Hodinkee has lost their collective minds but the truth is, they know that these will sell very well because their target audience, it's not me. And if you're watching this, it's probably not you either, because I have a feeling if you're interested in the content I put out, you probably enjoy watches for the sake of watches and having fun and not taking anything too seriously. But for some reason, I think Hodinkee started out that way. And I used to follow them online, and they would get early access to a lot of wristwatch like media stuff. So they would be able to, get whole series of watches and take nice media photos, and they'd get early access to that. So it was fun for me as an enthusiast to, tune in and see what's up in the watch world. Now, they're a watch insurance purveyor or provider. Hodinkee straps. They sell sport coats. Oh, let's take a look at the sport coats. I bet you there's going to be a tweed one. Let's see. Oh, they don't have any. I guess it was too limited. Any sunglasses? Nope, too limited. Pocket squares. Oh, these are all sold, but you could have spent like $80 on a freaking hanky. Guys, this is just everything wrong with like this insider club. That you gotta be part of them. And you gotta buy these things so that like you are cool. And if you're into that, that's perfectly fine. If you want to have some fun and not take things too seriously, then in my opinion, following Hodinkee and their endeavors is just a detriment to the hobby. But that's just my opinion. So yeah, $80 hats, that's insane. You can get a cooler one for a lot less on my site. But again, the whole point wasn't to plug my website. It was to make fun of Hodinkee, because Hodinkee is just they're not about watches anymore, guys. That's all I want to say. Speaking of not about watches, I have another channel, T3 Time to Drive, and you can see right here, 9.93 thousand subscribers. We are less than 70 subscribers away from hitting 10,000, and we are about to do a giveaway once we hit 10,000. So if everyone here watching this, click subscribe on T3 Time to Drive, link in the description below, where we talk about cars. You can look at my car collection, everything that's gone wrong with my cars, and stupid things that I've done. Go ahead, subscribe, and support the channel. And guys, I will catch you on the next one. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed. I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller. And always remember, I didn't invent time. I just tell it. Love you guys.